to 2016-2017 Mary Kay year. The day starts over, the year starts over today. Everybody starts over at zero. That was one of my first thoughts when I woke up this morning. Everybody in the Mary Kay world starts over today at zero. So the scoreboard is wiped clean, the slate is wiped clean, and today is your chance to completely take your career in a different direction. First of all, I want to say congratulations to our amazing unit. We just finished the year at the $350,000 unit club, the $350,000 Circle of Achievement, which is a $50,000 increase over last year. So way to go. Yay. So proud of all of you. We are going to have such a great time at seminar this year. So far, we have registered to go Jill Oler-King, Kim Berta, and Christy Barnes, which coincidentally, all three of them are also celebrating 4 quarters of Star Consultant Achievement. Way to go, ladies. I'm so proud of your efforts, your consistent power through efforts, because we all have those days when maybe we just don't feel like doing it, but you chose to do the and then some. So way to go to all of you, and a special shout out and huge congratulations to the beautiful Kim Berta for finishing Mary Kay's Princess Court, and that means that she did over $20,000 retail sales. She's going to be recognized at the Go Give Area Awards Night and get some special prizes and recognition. So yay, Kim! Oh my gosh, we're so excited for you. I just can't wait to see you on that stage. You so deserve it. So today what I want to talk about is goal setting. I want to talk about where are you right now, and let's get a plan in place for you for your year moving forward, because 365 days in a year gives you 365 days to make a difference, to chip away at the goal. But if you don't start till tomorrow, that's only 364 days, which maybe that's not that big of a deal. But what if you didn't start till next month or the next or the next? That cuts it down a long ways. So let's start today. I'm so excited because the company already posted on the company website what the prizes are for next year. So if you are excited about winning a diamond ring on Mary Kay's stage, there are some beautiful prizes that you can choose from. Of course, the Mary Kay Bumblebee, it goes beyond without saying that it is the most prestigious award that you can get from Mary Kay. So check that out. The top director trip has been announced. All of the handbags, everything, all the prizes have been rolled out. And one of the things that I'm super excited about, so make sure you check this out, is the consistency contest from Mary Kay this year. And I love it because they are awarding something to consultants for working their business consistently and ordering $600 wholesale with their business every single month. So in order to do that, you're going to need to be selling on average $300 retail every single week. $300 a week all month long gives you $1,200 retail for the month, which equates to a $600 wholesale order. And then when you do that all 3 months in a row, then you're also a star consultant. So it just makes sense. It's such a genius program. And I love the bracelets. We're going to get a new bracelet from Mary Kay every single month when we do that. It's a beautiful silver bracelet. They're stackable. Well, the first one is silver. I think they're all silver, but I could be wrong. They're stackable, so you can wear all of them, which I'm a total bracelet girl. You guys know that about me. So I'm excited about getting 12 new bracelets from Mary Kay. But one of the things I love about the bracelets is that they're all engraved with one of Mary Kay's famous sayings. So this first one that we're going to get for the month of July is, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, you can surely achieve. Now, that's from memory. I read it once this morning, and I think that that's what it was. So check it out. Look at that. So let's talk about goal setting. There are a couple different ways that you can set goals. You might be a process-oriented person. Process-oriented means that you're going to focus on the day-to-day effort or the week-to-week effort. But when you look at the big picture goal, then you don't really think in those terms. So if you're process-oriented, then I want you to set a benchmark minimum. And it could be just as simple as that $300 retail every single week. But then I would encourage you to add to that, hold 3 parties 300 retail, 3 parties. You can easily do that. In today's dollars, you can actually do 300 retail on 1 party. But if you'll do 3 parties a week, 300 in retail sales, and share the marketing plan with 3 new prospects every single week, and then just focus on your activity. Don't worry about the result. You are going to be so amazed at the results you get. So that's one plan that you can really run with, and it will take you to this position in Mary Kay that you've dreamed of having more money, more clients to service, to take care of, more friends that you've made, build an amazing team, make a difference in the lives of women, probably earn a Mary Kay car, move into that beautiful director suit, whatever it is, you can get there. Elizabeth Fitzpatrick is a national sales director that I debuted about, I'm going to say maybe 15 to 20 years ago, if my memory is correct. And when she debuted as a national sales director, she talked about that when she debuted, she had been holding just two parties per week for her entire career. And that consistent 2 parties per week worked full circle, meaning she sold sets, she booked new parties, and she talked to people about the business at every single party. When she did that consistently for her entire time in the business, that took her to the national sales director position. So it's 2 parties a week, but it's consistent 2 parties a week. So that's how to set a goal if you're process oriented. The other end of that spectrum is if you're goal oriented. So maybe you have that goal to be a sales director by leadership conference and you want to go to New Orleans with us. Totally awesome. New Orleans is one of the funnest cities that we get to go to. Oh my gosh, be sure to wear all skirts with elastic waist because you're going to need it. I have eaten my way through New Orleans several times in my career, so it's just a fun place to be. A party happening every day, and it's just the history of the city. It's a lot of fun. So to be a sales director and go to New Orleans with us, then you want to debut by January 1st. So then you just figure that out. In order to do that, you'll need to have 10 team members to start director qualification, and then you can take 1 or 2, sometimes people take 3 or even 4 months to become a Mary Kay sales director. But I'm going to tell you straight up, by taking the 3 or 4 months, it actually is a lot more work because it's the same amount of work over 4 months. Or you can get it done in 2 months period of time, and then you have those other 2 months of director's checks. So it really does make more sense, and I can help you with that plan to get it in place so that you can debut in just 1 or 2 months. It's a better business strategy for you. So then you just back it up. You figure out, okay, so if I need 10 team members, and I have, say, 2 right now, that means I'm going to need to add 8, and typically the numbers are with Mary Kay for every 5 people that we talk to about the business. So write these numbers down quick. If you talk to 5 people about the business, then you're going to sign up 1. So if you want to sponsor 8 people into the business, you take the 8 that you need for add to your team times 5 sharing appointments. That's 40 people that you want to share the business with. And you don't worry about the result. You can make a chart that has lines for 40 sharing appointments. You talk to 40 people about what Mary Kay has to offer, and you'll have your team in place. You might even have more. You might have a few less, so then you just do a few more. But the numbers always play out. They really, really do. If you had a few less, then the next 10 that you shared with, you'd probably sponsor 3 or 4. The numbers always play out. So then think about this. You need to share with 40 people. On the average Mary Kay party, you can choose for sure 1, on average 2, sometimes 3 people. On the great parties, you can share it with 4 people. A full sit down, face to face, you're going to meet with them for coffee or bring them to a Mary Kay meeting, tell them about the business. You want to choose at least 2. On the average Mary Kay party, you can find 2 great prospects to share the business with. So if you're going to share with 2 from every party, you need to talk to 40 people about the business. That means you're going to take the 40 divided by 2. That means you'll be holding 20 Mary Kay parties to get your next 8 team members. So how long would you like to take to hold those 20 parties? I've done 2020 a couple times in my career. I know Angie has, I believe Patty has. So there are lots of directors in our area. keyword directors in our area that have done what's called Mary Kay's 2020 Club, which is 20 Mary Kay parties in 1 month. So if you do 20 in a month, it's very possible that you could get your 8 people that you might need to move into director qualification by August 1st. Maybe you want to spread that out and you want to do 10 parties this month and 10 the next. Or you're going to take 3 months and do 7, 7, and 7, and you'll have an extra party. However you want to work that out, that's between you and your schedule. So that's the goal-oriented person. So you look at the goal. To do the goal, you figure out the goal. Where do you want to go? How are you going to get there? And then you break it down. What's the date that you want to start director qualification? And then what's the process? And you just bring it back to today. Okay, so today, July 1st, look at your calendar. How many do you have on your books right now? If you want to hold 10 parties this month, you'll probably need to book 20. Because on average, 1 out of 2 of our appointments will either postpone or cancel because of various reasons. And you know, sometimes we just go through that. Sometimes you have more cancellations, sometimes everything holds. And I'm just like you in that I think, wow, I must be doing great because all of my appointments are holding. And then the next week, they don't. So no, it doesn't. Again, the numbers always play out. So first of all, you can be process-oriented or you can be goal-oriented. But here's the key. This never changes. You need to know that these 3 things when it comes to whatever you're doing. You need to know what it is that you want. What does it take? What activity does it take to get there? And then number 3, are you willing? So going back to what we've been talking about, qualifying for a sales director, maybe you want to stand on that stage with us and debut when we become a national area. We are finishing our qualifications on November 1st of this year. So if that's your goal, yay, I can't wait to celebrate with you. So going back to that example, you want to be a sales director. You know it's going to take holding at least 3 parties a week. Are you willing to do it? Those are the 3 things. And if one of them doesn't match, then you get to decide. You get to decide. You're in charge of which of those 3 things you want to change, because those all need to be balanced. Let me give you an example. So if you want to be a sales director and you are willing, you're definitely willing, you definitely know what you want, but you're only able, because of other obligations or schedules, to hold 1 party per week. You can want that so badly, but if you're not willing to put the time in or if you're not able to put the time in and you're just not going to commit to 3 parties a week, you're only committing to 1 party a week, then at this point, then you're faced with a decision. You can either increase your activity to the 3 parties per week to get to the directorship position and then be able to reap all the benefits and the rewards, or you'll want to scale back your goal. Maybe at this point, maybe you'd want to set a goal to just move into red or get on target for your car, be a consistent star consultant, build a strong 13% earning team. And when you're ready to move into directorship, then the position is there for you. But please, I really exhort you, I encourage you to make sure that all 3 of those things match, because if they don't, and usually, honestly, it's the activity that people, they really want it, they want the position, and yet they're just not willing to put in the effort and the amount of activity to get there. So make sure it matches, because if it doesn't, you just end up frustrating yourself. You want the goal, want it so bad, and you wonder, why is it not coming together for me? And it's not because you're doing anything wrong. You're probably doing everything right. It's just that you're not doing enough of it. So this is where we're at. I want to know what your goal is. Within it, probably already, if you'll check our website, annmeese.pink, and you look under goal setting, I'm sure that my website managers have already gotten the new 2016-2017 seminar tracking sheets up there. So check it out. If you want to get one of those beautiful diamond rings, oh, please go check them out. I love the eternity ring design. You'll see what I mean. It's just scrolly and full of diamonds and white gold. It's so pretty. And then there's another one. It's a green sage, kind of a flower design. It's so pretty. So maybe a diamond ring is in your future. Maybe you're really after one of those diamond bumblebees, whatever it is. Figure it out. The suit. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mention the Mary Kay director suit. You've got to have it. The new suit is so comfortable. It's stretchy. Oh, I've talked about that on that other video. I don't want to be redundant. But anyway, you got to have it. So I'm excited for you. I can't wait to hug your neck. I can't wait to celebrate you when we get to do your director debut. You're going to be amazing. And I can't wait to hear from you. Tell me what your goal is and where you're headed with your Mary Kay business this seminar year. Have a blessed day. Love you so much.